To make these yummy biscuits, all you do is put half a cup of sugar and 125 grams of butter into a bowl. Now the butter needs to be soft but not melted. Nice and soft so you can smush it into the sugar, and when it's all smushed in, you can give it a proper mix. You want to mix it really well so that the butter and the sugar are nice and creamy, light and fluffy. See the difference in the colour in the butter now? Add 1 egg. And give that a good mix too. Next, add 1 tablespoon of golden syrup. And mix that in. Now sift in 1.5 cups of flour. If you're using gluten-free flour, we find that 2 cups of flour is better, and sometimes some xanthan gum as well. Now when you're stirring in the flour, don't go crazy. Nice and gently, and you only want to mix until the flour is mixed in. Roll the dough into a ball, wrap it up, and pop it in the fridge for about 20 minutes until the dough is firmer. Then sprinkle a board or your bench with flour and dust your rolling pin with flour too. This will help prevent the dough from sticking to your rolling pin and your board. Then lightly roll your dough. You want to roll it in all directions and try and keep it a rectangle shape. Oh, and make sure it's about the same thickness right the way through, about 1/2 centimetre. Then use a knife or cutters to cut your shapes. Because it's Valentine's Day, we're making love hearts. Peel away the extra pastry or the extra dough, but don't throw it away. You're going to use this later. You can roll it into a ball again and then roll it out flat for more shapes. Use a fish slice to pick up all the dough pieces and put them on a baking tray. Bake them for about 10 minutes at 180 degrees. And when they're golden brown like this, put them on a cooling rack to cool. While the biscuits are cooling, make your icing. And you need 2 cups of icing sugar sifted into a bowl. Then add 1/4 teaspoon of butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of boiling water. Mix it all together. And you want the icing quite runny so it can move easily through a piping bag. So you may need to add more water. This is a bit thick at the moment. Just a splash. And use boiling water too. If you add too much water and it becomes too runny, too watery, just add a sprinkle of icing sugar to make it thick again. But you do need it fairly runny, so you may still need a little bit more water. Hold it in a spoon and see if it'll run back down into the bowl. Then fill a piping bag with a little nozzle and pipe your icing onto the biscuit. See how it flows easily from the piping bag? It's also runny enough that it will kind of settle. But it needs to be firm enough so it doesn't run right off the biscuit. You can cover the whole biscuit in icing, or you can decorate it any way you like. And kept in an airtight container, these bickies are great for lunch too. Yum! Happy Valentine's Day!